Hey yo, what's up everybody? So here we got me reacting to people reacting to Kamala Harris reacting to the vaccines. Very politically charged stuff. Even though it's very sad that vaccines have to be political. Warning, there's Trump stuff in here and anti-vaxxing stuff. So just to preface, I'll show you the video I saw on Instagram and the following comment section, just so we're all on the same page right now.
I do believe that the act of getting vaccinated is the very essence of what the Bible tells us when it says, love thy neighbor. Right? Because what we know is, one can ask, well, who is one's neighbor? Is it the person who lives to my left, lives to my right? I know them, may borrow a cup of sugar, right? But what we know it means when we talk about love thy neighbor is that, yes, it may be the person next door, and it may be the man on the side of the road, and it may be a perfect stranger. And in the face of that stranger, you see a friend. That's what this is about. And so by getting vaccinated, you are loving your neighbor.
Now, that was kind of okay, straight up, I don't like Kamala Harris, and I don't like Biden either. Now, that doesn't mean I'm conservative. It just means that I don't like those candidates in particular. I despise Trump just as equally, and I don't believe in a lot of conservative ideals, if any. But Kamala Harris's take, I assume here, is trying to say that, getting vaccinated is, helping us eradicate COVID-19 such that we will never have to go through another pandemic just like this again. Because when you have a vaccine, then you can't, be a carrier or infect somebody else out on the streets or your neighbors. And I assume that's her, sentiment, right? Love thy neighbor. I'm not particularly religious, but loving the people around you and considering them to be your friends, and you want to protect them and how you do that is getting a vaccine. So great take, but the people in this comment section appear to be flaming her, saying stuff like, bruh, this lady is losing it. Now that's on God. That was kind of a mixed speech. Maybe it's taken out of context, but it sounds like she didn't really know where she was going. But then this other dude says, lol, this is who y'all voted for? No, you can hate Kamala Harris and Donald Trump and Joe Biden, but that doesn't mean that, you have to be proud of it. And because I swear to God, there will be liberal cheerleaders who cheer on the people they voted into office no matter what. Because the tribalism in our politics makes it more important to see your team win than to see actual fruitful change. But I know, man, the majority of this comment section don't see it that way, as literally at the bottom you see, we need Trump, bro. No, we need neither of them. We need politicians who represent us, the people, and what we believe in. Whether that's eradicating climate change, whether that's getting a vaccine or other junk. That's besides that, this other stuff. Oh, you know what I should also bring up? Kamala Harris, she's pro-prison, anti-trans, anti-sex work. She's the worst nightmare, I would imagine, for a lot of, liberals who would find that, the prison industrial complex in America is disheartening to black communities, to lower socioeconomic classes, other crap like that. But she holds a position that, is kind of ironic. Love thy neighbor even though you're willing to put people behind bars and other junk. Without, under 3-strike laws. 3-strike laws meaning that if you commit 3 felons, whether that's vandalism, thievery, or carrying weed to sell, you can get 25 to a lifetime in prison. So, how can you love people, love your country, and love the people in it if you're going to criminalize weed like that, or thievery if like that? But anyways, baby girl, what is you talking about? That's the same energy as, bro, what are you even saying? She sound ridiculous. That's on God. But then the dude who says above that guy, no, love thy neighbor means treat outsiders like your own family, because after all, we are all children of God. What's she talking about? That's a good point, but it seems like they're kind of missing the message. You know, getting a vaccine will help the people in this country because we can help end this pandemic sooner. Next part of this comment section, love thy neighbor, but you were a prosecutor putting everybody in prison. Yeah, no, that's on God. That's exactly what I was trying to say too. KKK Kamala Harris on that cocaine again. I don't get that one. I don't trust the government, and I damn sure don't trust that shot. Okay, that's a stupid take. The government didn't make the shot, Pfizer did, and it's not like they were, government shills, I assume, are grifters, right? Or, Moderna made the shots. This was an international effort across multiple institutions and labs. It's not like, I swear to God, bro, if you don't trust the vaccine, I mean, how can you not trust the vaccine if you're not an expert, right? You can only know so much that you can only be aware of how much you don't know, because the rest of it, you don't know. So saying that you don't trust the shot because you don't trust the government, how can you hold such an adamant position about something that you may not even be, that you aren't an expert on? But no, dude, their sources, bro, just trust me. And y'all should have kept Trump in office. No, this is a stupid point again. You can hate both Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Trump because politicians should be representing us. And there's this two-party system is bullcrap. But anyways, okay, but the government lie and steal all the time. That's on God, i.e. the Iraq War. She right, they did talk about this in the Bible, but it was called the Mark of the Beast. I don't know that, not a religious person. She's a walking L. Again, on God, that was a stupid, I don't know what her take was. I mean, I do guess what her take was, but it was kind of a weird way of putting it. Trump was better, 100 emoji. No, see, again, this was, okay, you know what, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit further. She said, no, this person said, no, keep the same energy y'all had during election. Y'all wanted them so bad, so there you go. Okay, yeah, possibly. There are people who will cheer on Democrats and liberal candidates no matter what, and then we then not hold them accountable to what they promised or what we want them to do. But that doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that the worse evil is a better choice. It just means that both people are just bad people, bad politicians, bad representatives, bad people who shouldn't be in office. But no, this is a great opportunity to be embarrassed about being associated with liberals. Because again, I mean, okay, when I say like that's me saying that I feel embarrassed to be quote unquote associated with liberals, because again, people would cheer on this, like, yeah, you go, Kamala, even though she's a hypocrite, being pro-prison, love thy neighbor bullcrap. But, like, the sentiment she's sharing, yeah, you should get a vaccine, like, it's a mixed bag. Yes, she's pro-prison. Yes, she's using love thy neighbor. Yes, you should get a vaccine. But no, Trump is not a better alternative. You can't just use this as some opportunity. Well, I mean, you can use this as some opportunity to make Trump seem better than the current administration. Because really, I mean, I feel a little bit disgruntled to know this, but the Trump administration and the Joe Biden administration are only different by name. Children are still in cages at the border. People are still being deported. Record numbers. There's nothing being changed about the status quo. And that is because our government isn't here to represent our demands. In a two-party system, you have such a margin, you have such a slim pool of candidates that you can't trust that they're going to represent your demands. Because in a two-party system like this, it's one or the other. But if they both are being essentially funded, like their campaigns are being not run, but they're being fueled by corporations, then they're going to adhere to those corporations. And I realize that this isn't a video essay. It's, once again, me reacting angrily to this comment section. But, I feel like I've talked about this before, but yeah, both administrations are doo-doo garbage. But, Sometimes I wonder why the hell I was born in this generation. That's on God as well. But that doesn't mean you're hopeless, right? It's still possible to make change. You can start smaller in your government, in your local government, helping socialist candidates try and win elections to redo the status quo, what it means to have prisons, what it means to, to have a safe community, other stuff like that. But people don't want to put in an effort. I mean, myself included. It's hard to feel so drained about how disappointing our government is. It's hard to see how, people will say, bring back Trump, #free me. This is going to be a long 4 years, which is true. But the vaccine only helped, to see people, taking this opportunity not to agree, yeah, you should get the vaccine, but stop lying, you hypocrite, that you care about neighbors in our country. People are using it to, fuel their own agendas. I mean, which is basically what I'm doing, right? I mean, straight up, I'm talking about how crappy our government is, which is a part of my own agenda. I don't hate America or American people. I hate the American government and how it's run, excluding I don't know, NASA, right? I don't hate NASA, but just because they're a part of the government doesn't mean I hate them. But I hate, our leaders, the people who are making these policies in Congress, in the Senate, that are keeping things from actually changing. But yeah, low-key Trump was better, let's be real. And this is who that's the same one. Bring back Trump. I feel like I'm rambling now, so I hope you have a wonderful week. And oh my goodness, I'm just now seeing that this was 12 minutes long. So excellent. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.